Hello, my name is Nathan Taylor, otherwise known as Sockmatician, and this is a video tutorial to accompany the Sockmatician's double knitted brioche ebook. This particular tutorial shows you how to work the Blip-Free right-leaning crossed double decrease with setup in inverted double knitted brioche. Phew, that's a mouthful. It's in inverted double knitted brioche because in this section of knitting I'm creating my knit stitches with my pearl coloured yarn and my pearl stitch with my knit coloured yarn. It's a right leaning crossed double decrease because it ends up with the centre stitch going to the back and the left stitch sits on top of the right stitch looking like it leans over to the right. And it's a decrease with a setup because I've already worked the setup in the previous row, meaning I've got back to the place now where I've got my 3 adjacent knit stitches under their shared yarn over, followed by my 3 adjacent pearl stitches with their shared yarn over, and I'm ready to go. Obviously, because I'm working in inverted double knitted brioche already, both of my yarns are at the back of the work going over the top of the right needle. Step 1 then is slip 1 stitch with the shared yarn over knitwise from the left needle to the right. That means going into just the stitch and its yarn over as if to knit, but slipping them across from the left needle to the right. Slip just the shared yarn over without any stitches, also knitwise, back from the right needle to the left, which means going in front to back just into the shared yarn over itself like that, slipping it across. Slip a second stitch with the shared yarn over, also knitwise from the left needle to the right. And again, slip that shared yarn over on its own, knitwise from the right needle to the left, and then slip a third stitch with the shared yarn over, also knitwise from the left needle to the right. We've done this twice already, there you go. And then slip these 3 stitches with their shared yarn over together and purlwise back from the right needle to the left. So all 3 of those stitches get slipped back over with the shared yarn over to where they started. They've just ended up now mounted with their leading leg behind the needle rather than in front of it. Slip 2 stitches with the shared yarn over together and purlwise through the back legs from the left needle to the right. That means taking the tip of the right needle behind the 2 stitches, not all 3, just 2 of them, and the shared yarn over, and coming through them purlwise in that direction and slipping them over to the right needle. Then we're going to slip just the shared yarn over, also purlwise through the back leg, which involves taking the tip of the left needle behind the shared yarn over and slipping it across on its own just like that. Then we're going to slip the 3rd stitch, also purlwise through the back legs with the shared yarn over from the left needle to the right, so coming in from behind towards you like that. Then slip all 3 stitches with the shared yarn over together and purlwise back from the right needle to the left. That just means going into all 4 strands and transferring them over to the left needle. Using your pearl coloured yarn, knit these 3 stitches with the shared yarn over together. So that means going into all 4 strands as an ordinary knit, but using your pearl coloured yarn, like so. Bring both of the yarns to the front of the work, coming between the 2 needles. The knit coloured yarn stays at the front, but the pearl coloured yarn goes back to the back of the work, going over the top of the right needle. Then I'm going to slip 2 stitches with the shared yarn over together and knitwise from the left needle to the right. So coming in between the 2nd and 3rd stitches and going underneath that shared yarn over, slip all those 3 strands together and knitwise. Then I'm going to slip just the shared yarn over knitwise from the right needle to the left, going in from front to back like that. Then I'm going to slip the 3rd stitch with the shared yarn over, also knitwise from the left needle to the right, like so. Slip all 3 stitches with the shared yarn over together and purlwise back from the right needle to the left, just transferring them across from the right needle to the left like that. Then using your knit coloured yarn, purl these 3 stitches with the shared yarn over together through the back legs. So that means taking the tip of the right needle behind all 3 and the shared yarn over, coming in towards you in that direction and purling them all together with the knit coloured yarn, making sure as you do so to maintain the position of that pearl coloured yarn over the top of the right needle. Then finish everything off by taking the knit coloured yarn to the back of the work, going over the top of the right needle. Let's have a look at what we've done. Here we've got our 3 columns of knit stitches coming together nice and blip free. The centre stitch has gone to the back and the left stitch sits on top, making everything look like it leans over to the right. And on the back of the work, everything is in order as well, leaning over to the left this time with a nice blip free decrease with the centre stitch at the back. And that's everything you need to know about working the Blip-Free right-leaning crossed double decrease with setup in inverted double knitted brioche.
Zip!